Hello there, guys. Snake's got his hat on. Hip 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 hooray. Not really a hat, but see what I was going for.
It's raining.
Alright, bruv, it's Big Boss, yeah, man. He's done some wicked things. I can't tell if there's typos in that or if it was just always that incomprehensible. Oh, yes, this famous scene. How could we forget? How you doing, Toxic? Welcome in. Who the fuck made this? Yeah, that is what Kojima probably said. I doubt it though. This is probably Kojima's vision, actually. I like the idea that he didn't though. I'd like to believe that. I forgot how bad this was. The love of two people that barely say anything to each other. I guess splashing around in puddles is their little love language. How were we meant to take that seriously? Nice guns. Mutual attraction. Oh, that is brilliant, Orion. Well done.
Roger.
Actually, we haven't gone to see Paz in a while, have we? Keep forgetting to do that. There it is. Would have been funny if Peak would have appeared during that and he's like, my bad. Yeah.
Oh, Snake. What is it, Snake? Oh, somebody took this while we were fishing. That day, I figured out that it doesn't really matter if you catch a fish or not. Just waiting for a fish together can be the most fun of all. Oh yeah, Chico got all worked up and almost fell into the sea. When they do some more fishing, tell me, okay? I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts. Could you let me rest?
I love that she says the same exact thing every single time. At the end though. Big Boss is probably thinking, hope it rains again. He's got like a weather modification thing equipped at Mother Base, so sure it's gonna be raining a lot. He's got like a weather machine, like all those evil villains wanted to do out of 60s cartoons.
Roger.
Very triumphant music. If it's raining, it means do not disturb.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Oh yeah, no clothes for her to wear. So she's a bit more modest now. Even though canonically in the storyline she's supposed to not be able to wear clothes. For some reason the game still lets you do it. Ooh. Nice. I didn't even do anything. Maybe there's a cheat that bypasses it. Oh, actually. I guess that's the best I got still. But I must have a better grenade launcher by now. Oh yeah, I've got the Fulton rocket launcher, I forgot about that. Have to try that out one day. Nah, it's fine. Not even really able to customize it. Yeah, I know. I was gonna make me do it. There we go. Okay. That seems like the best thing I got. Ooh, although that's got a better gun. And it's faster. Yeah, fuck it, let's go this way. I forgot you could use tanks in this game.
CFA are assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport. Your job is to wipe them out. Listen to the tape for the contract details. Just be aware that the column's commander served with 5 Commando and later made a name for himself in South Africa's 32 Battalion. He's a hardened veteran, so don't take him lightly. Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, I don't use tanks very much in this game, so I guess now it's time to see what I've been missing out on. Oh shit. Okay, that didn't work.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
That didn't work. I could do better than that.
CFA are assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport. Your job is to wipe them out. Listen to the tape for the contract details. Just be aware that the column's commander served with 5 Commando Later made a name for himself in South Africa's 32 Battalion. He's a hardened veteran, so don't take him lightly. Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Also, I brought the wrong loadout with me. That was dumb.
Be careful down there, boss.
Uh-oh.
Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
You better off not using tanks.
Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. You gotta extract him. Nice work, boss. The targets are almost history. Just one target left.
One left. Where?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. After assembling, the targets will then advance on another outpost. You could wait and take them all out at once, but it's a risky proposition.
Why am I not able to see that target on the map? That's good. Alright. Oh, it's a gunship. Maybe I could take it out just with a sniper rifle. That'd be some job though.
That's an enemy gunship. Don't
You
try to
can
take down a gunship from the front.
technically do it.
You won't win in a head-to-head shootout. Try to get behind it and take it down with missiles.
Too late, mate.
That's the way. Good. You completed the objective. Now get out of there. That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Excellent work.
All right. Mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh? Boss, as we suspected, the mastermind behind the kid's escape was Eli. It's
No.
hard to believe, but apparently he'd been plotting an armed uprising against us.
No.
He could be hiding something else too.
You're fucking
Also,
kidding
let's
me.
gonna press him for answers. Get back here as quick as you can.
Can't believe he'd do that.
Where is
I told you, your father's not here.
they're back?
Yes, they're back. But don't get any bright ideas. Your quarters are under full surveillance. Your weapons privileges have been suspended. No more uprisings for you. Did you really think it would be that easy, Commander? You'll get your boys back. Hell, even see the boss, too. But first, I need to know what you sent them to do
They wanted to leave.
to their homelands.
They wanted to go home. That's all.
So they were just homesick then.
Not quite. Militia warlords, PFs, the armies that murdered their families. Cousins, brothers, parents. They all had someone they wanted to kill. I told them, last chance to face the world with no regrets.
Last chance.
You better be ready for your drag back here. Ready to face the world as enemies.
No!
I'm not like you! Goodbye, Father. I don't need you anymore.
Was Ralph really an accident? Or did Eli just rig it to stir up the boys? Either way, he had to have been planning for this all along. Bidding farewell to the world.
Well, shit.
Boss, we're looking for the kids in Sahelanthropus, but there's still no sign of them. We don't know if the chopper pilot is alive either. What have we gone and put in the hands of those kids? We don't know how bad this is until we find them. Also, regarding our concerns about Eli, I finished looking into whether or not he's a product of that project. I have an answer. I put it on tape. Give it a listen. Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new junk. The details are on your iDroid.
I know the big boss prefers to travel as cargo rather than, I don't know, just ask one of these guys to give him a fucking lift.
Thank you for getting those animals out, boss.
Oh, Snake! What is it, Snake? Gallo Pinto! Amanda and I taught Cecile how to make it. She picked it up so fast. I was really surprised. I guess Parisians have cooking in the blood. Are Cecile and Amanda doing okay? I wonder why they haven't visited. I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts. Could you let me rest?
You're always ungrateful.
hijacking Sahelanthropus. We know how he got it moving. It was Emmerich. He used the kids in the staff living quarters to carry out his repairs. We got the details on tape. You're gonna want to hear this.
Yeah, I'll listen to it in a minute. I'm just catching up.
Ocelot. I hear they started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me?
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield, and that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now, the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's Greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves. By the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So half Gulag, half hero sword. It was a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
I don't think you actually have to do any of these. I think the other missions unlock for by other means. The game goes a bit non-linear at this point, I feel. I'm gonna change my hand to the hand of Jeheti, or whatever However you say that. I can't remember how you say it. This is fun to use.
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Be careful down there, boss.
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
SALT II still hasn't gone into effect.
That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the U.S. and Soviet Union's nuclear arsenals, but also their delivery systems. The whole deal. Just when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off, somebody decides to invade Afghanistan. The timing couldn't have been worse.
The president was in the middle of the SALT II talks back then.
You mean while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary in Vladivostok. In his absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker. They were on the verge of ordering a retaliatory nuclear strike.
Coleman's big idea? Humans are incapable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of.
If that AI, I mean, the boss, hadn't found a way to stop the fake data transmission, they probably would have gone ahead with the launch.
Deterrence was revealed as the pipe dream it was.
All thanks to you. And her. The U.S.-Soviet talks looked set to fall through. What happened in Nicaragua no doubt helped trigger a change of heart. But in the end...
The time's to find the politics. When you've grabbed their tail, they turn and bite your hand.
I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title...
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O., or as he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, a.k.a. Sigint. Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation. And the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva. And me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish. To make the...
He's coming too. Roger that.
And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy. I had to locate the other half myself. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted.
I still trusted him in those days.
We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project.
Les enfants terribles, Zero called it.
You parted ways, as did Eva, leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintained limited contact, although truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. It's as if he was trying to close the gap between you. He disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing. No photos, no recordings. A reliable rumor as to his whereabouts. I tried every method I could think of.
When you want to begin a mission, open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable missions to your iDroid. They're all jobs that only you can handle.
Cypher is a great beast. and Zero was its spine. But even without him, it's endured, evolved. But now its body is rotting, riddled with parasites. Parasites like the ones who attacked you 9 years ago in the Caribbean, and then at the hospital. Cypher's Black Ops unit, XOF. They learned where you were. They came to wipe the slate clean.
You gonna extract him? He's coming too. Roger that.
Alright. Yeah, 100% bond required. Maximum bondage. How many of these wandering mother base guys are there? Bloody hell. I wouldn't mind there being so many side ops, but it gets a bit repetitive if they've all got, you know, very similar quests. So far these missions haven't varied very much. He's going to be right there as I drop in, isn't he?
Be careful down there, boss.
Close by. There it is.
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss. He's coming too. Roger that.
Nice.
Boss, we have an emergency.
Oh no.
There's been another outbreak of the vocal cord
Oh
parasites on
fuck
base.
no.
Several men are dead. It started in the laboratory on the quarantine platform where the radiation leak occurred. I'd only just deployed the security team. I've sent in a rescue team to help, but they haven't returned.
Well,
Boss,
no.
I need you on this. Come back to Mother Base ASAP. Here we go again. There's been another outbreak in the laboratory. The quarantine platform. We sent a team to investigate and recover the survivors, but they haven't returned.
There's nothing on the radio either. We got a backup team ready to go. Just give the order and
I'll go alone.
Boss, what are you... There's no need for that.
We can't afford to lose anyone else.
We have no idea what's going on in there.
Exactly. Anyone still alive's at their breaking point. Last thing we need is another unit storming in. No telling how they'd react.
Fine. First off, check how much the infection has spread. Rescue comes next, after we know the situation. When you're ready to move, just use the iDroid.
To be continued. Right now.
We have no idea why the parasite has showed up again. I thought we took care of it. We need more information. Find out what's going on, boss. Select a mission on your... Boss, let's go over the situation again. We've got another parasite outbreak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform.
What is this?
No idea.
Damn it! Huh? What the? Shit!
We've sealed all the exits to keep it from spreading.
Zombies.
No one's getting out.
Not fucking zombies again.
One of the researchers inside managed to isolate the parasite behind the outbreak. He faxed over his findings. Code Talker's analyzing them now.
Why this new outbreak, despite our inoculation? This is still unclear. Introducing the Wolbachia to the infected prevented symptoms during the last epidemic. The parasites lodge in the victim's throat, forming a mating pair. But the Wolbachia turns the male to female. Two females can neither copulate nor lay eggs.
That's why the rescue team went in with more Wolbachia. But the outbreak still isn't under control.
They should not be capable of laying eggs. Yet, we have a new outbreak. And the Wolbachia have no effect. I pray this is not some new strain. If it is,
then someone may have brought it here. If there's a spy running around.
For now, we must focus on discerning the outbreak mechanism. The cases show another alarming new development. It is now even more difficult to tell who is infected. The eggs propagate out of sight. No external symptoms. One who appears healthy may be dying on the inside.
What the hell happened in there? Boss, I still can't raise the rescue team I sent in. We know how to proceed if we just knew how to ID the symptoms. Finding that out is part of your job in there.
What's up? I'm in a really bad mood today. And you're the worst of all.
Hang on, Snake. We've just had a transmission from inside. Here's the audio.
It all makes sense now. I win.
Where's it coming from?
Unknown. It cut off before we could get a fix. It all makes sense. Think he means the parasite? No way to know. But right now, that's all we've got. Hopefully he can tell us something. We'll have to close the tent behind you, boss. Don't think the infection's airborne, but... Find the source of that transmission, boss. Find our man.
You never know.
What is it?
Something sweet. I can smell it even through the mask.
The rescue team reported that too. Said it smelled like ripe fruit.
We cannot allow the infection to spread. If anyone shows symptoms, you must put them out of their misery.
That includes me.
At least if he grabs something with his cyber arm, he can take it off and sterilize it. Yeah. The cyber arm's really handy.
Killed him. Don't touch him. He's covered in blood.
Stay back! Stay back!
He's got a mask.
Nice.
He's with the rescue team. And the guy from before. Was that more of a message?
Because I said it comes in handy. I didn't even really think about that when I said it. Oh, I'll help you.
You're kidding, right?
Nah, you're too infected. Oh, you can't do that apparently.
What the hell were you thinking?
They were
Mission
infected. The T-virus.
Search the building. Locate whoever
No, I
sent
was
that
just
transmission.
gut instinct. I don't think they're making it out of there.
Guess the parasites killed him. Don't touch him. He's covered in blood.
Parasite. Oh, you would have been like, yeah. Who wouldn't in that situation? Honestly.
He's got a mask.
Yep. What's up?
He's wearing a mask. He's part of the rescue team. Looks like he's not the one who sent the message. I'd like to hear what he has to say, but you need to keep going.
Bring myself to shoot back. Step off. Never point a weapon at one of your own.
Right, no, I would never do that. Hello? Hello?
Step aside, boss. I just want to go outside. I can't die in this hell. I'm not infected. I can't be right if I am. I don't want to go out like this.
Based. Well, he was changeable.
I have analyzed part of the data that was faxed out. It appears even those who barely spoke became symptomatic. This must be some kind of mutation.
I'm helping. What do you think I'm here for?
What the hell happened?
At least you're okay.
What's going on?
I win. I'm no snail.
Damn it.
So he sent the transmission. Seems like he had a way of IDing who's symptomatic. But what was he trying to say? Snail. Yes, of course. It all makes sense now. Do not let anyone showing symptoms get outside. As infection progresses, it triggers an overwhelming urge to get out in the open. That's the parasite controlling them. Once outside, the birds will feed on infected bodies, spreading the parasite on land. The whole world will be infested.
You have to shoot, boss. We can't let them outside.
See, now you understand my concerns.
Damn it. We can't allow any contagious individuals to leave. Shoot, Snake. That's it. That's good. You still have those goggles. You see a glow in someone's throat.
No worries, my dog, I'll do it.
Dangerous.
You've got old Yella. These guys. How am I getting through there? Fuck it. Okay, I don't think that was right.
Talk to me! Snake! Boss, you need to find out who among the staff in there is infected. To do that, use those... Don't go outside. It's too dangerous.
There has to be like a sprinkler or something. Oh no, just another door.
Use those goggles to see who's infected. If they're infected, they have to die. He's infected. Kill him, boss. We can't save him now. I'm sorry. Snake! You just killed your own... Emmerich, what the hell? Nobody asked for your opinion. You expect me to just stand by and watch this?
Just to make sure. Haha. Can't believe he mutinied on me. This is a kindness.
You're insane, Snake. He was one of your men.
Oh, shut up, you tart. I'm the boss. I'm the daddy now.
You yourself said we're a family. Or was it all lies?
Sometimes, when you're the head of a family, you have to make some tough decisions.
They'll kill me.
I knew she was infected.
Kill me, boss. Kill me.
Yeah, hang on, I'll kill you all soon. Do you want to be killed? Yeah. I thought so. I thought so. He wanted it.
Not the big boss I knew.
The infected have glowing throats, yeah. I couldn't remember what it was for a minute, but then... Yeah. I'm pretty sure everybody in here is infected, to be honest. So that's mutiny, eh? The punishment is death.
Let's let the boss decide.
Good song.
Hang on, boss. Is he wearing a mask? He might not be infected. Examine him with those goggles.
I'm going to keep that to remember this moment.
Carry the rescue team member to the exit. He's the only one not infected.
Yeah, that's fucking brutal, isn't it? I'm having to be incredibly flippant just to get over it. But really, it's pretty harrowing.
Got a survivor. Unlock the door.
Wait. I don't think I made it after all.
What? You just checked him.
Could it have progressed this quickly?
Boss, take another look at him with the goggles.
Had to save at least one, otherwise it would look bad. Wow, yeah. About that. The men aren't gonna like this. Like a real demon. Yeah, they like to play into that a lot. One of the themes in this game. That's a crazy mission. Memorable though. What an emotional roller coaster, yeah.
There's nothing we could have done for them. We're all grateful, boss.
It's your fault! They're dead because of you!
What?
He's right. I killed him with my own hands.
They were on your side! I'm on your side! And you turned them all to ashes!
They wanted you to shoot. It was that or be burned alive. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Wait. I won't scatter your sorrow to the heartless sea. I will always be with you. Plant your roots in me. See you in his ashes. You're all diamonds.
We're not burying them at sea. What then?
We'll make diamonds from their ashes. Take them into battle with us.
A shining light to our brothers in arms, even in death.
We are diamond dogs.
Yeah, it's definitely the dramatic high point, I feel. Yeah, what a great scene that is.
Boss, I don't know how you do it. All I could do was obsess over revenge, doubting my comrades along the way. But even after all we've accomplished, the phantom pain never let up. If anything, it just got worse. But you understood that from the start, didn't you? From the moment you opened your eyes in that hospital, you knew it wouldn't go away. That you've been fighting the pain and confronting your phantoms the whole time. Knowing full well the battle would never end, not till the day you die. I respect that now, more than ever. It's an honor and a privilege, Big Boss.
Aye. Fine. Way over there. Fine. Actually, my racing require is full now, so I don't even need to use her anymore. May as well though. Let's try her out in the silver. If she breathes through her skin, that's going to be really bad.
Rise and shine, old-timer. It is complete. I had our best and brightest working overtime, fine-tuning the greatest burger the world has ever known. I call it the chemical burger. What on earth is that color? Now, don't judge a burger by its color. Go on, try it. I am not very hungry. What? Oh, I get it. Sure, it's loaded with additives, but each one's been approved by the WHO for human consumption. Come on, one little bite's not gonna kill you. Are you sure of that? Fine. Well, what do you think? It's It's perfect, right? Right? This takes me back to the taste of my youth. The neon signs on the Mother Road. Oh, I can see them now. So, what do you think of our signs now? And it doesn't just taste great. You won't believe how cheap it is to make. And because it's pumped up with preservatives, it won't spoil easily in regions lacking refrigerated storage or transportation infrastructure. This bad boy could even solve Africa's hunger problem. Excuse me. People will no longer fight over food or find reason to hate one another. Mankind will come together, reunited between these fluffy buns. Forget Pax Americana. Say hello to Pax Hamburgana. Pax Hamburgana. Skullface thought that destruction was the way to free the peoples of the world from American imperialism. But this is different. Tackling something head-on just makes for more conflict. Only by uniting the world can its various inhabitants truly become free. Having lived as an American parasite as long as I have, I know what I'm talking about. The Chemical Burger is poised to be the greatest liberating force the world has ever known. An ethnic liberator. Burger. Now all I need is a better brand image, starting with a name. I've gotta run, old-timer. I'll catch you later.
I'm so invested in this side plot. That works for me. Oh, get down. Stop it. Now how am I going to get him out of here? This is going to be the hard part. Right. I want the Fulton wormhole, please. I've earned it, so I want it. I must just remember to equip that next time. Yeah, good luck getting him back. Fucking Stargate technology. Actually, I'm gonna hack around here a bit more, I think. I feel like I haven't really explored this area too much. You can come too. That's so convenient.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Uh-oh. They're getting sussed. Let's get the maximum use out of this guy.
Hands up. Talk.
Thank you.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You decent? Ish.
He's coming too. Roger that.
There we go. And we can even wormhole our way out of there ourselves. Oh, the side-ups list didn't update. Interesting. Must be finally getting through them. At least the people still like me.
Snake?
She's been acting differently lately. Before, she'd respond to conversation. Just as long as it didn't conflict with her timeline. But now, nothing gets a reaction from her.
What happened?
No idea. Well, Miller did go and tell her that Skullface is dead. If anyone should want revenge against him, it would be her. But it's not exactly like an angel of peace to cheer for someone's death. Now is it? There. Take a look at this, too. See it? Right there.
The wound is open.
Yeah. It was all closed up, and then it went back to this.
But why?
The medic has no idea how it happened. He figures it must have been self-inflicted.
Well, I need some air, I think.
Roger. This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
All the side ups I've done in this game, and I've only done 50% of them. That's so crazy.
Christmas Eve, 1979. The Soviet Union rolled into Afghanistan. Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly regime established the year before. The DRA forces could no longer contain it themselves, so the Soviets went in to intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic Revolution happening in Iran, the Soviets felt they had to act fast or risk the spread of Islamic revivalism. A superpower, sending a motorized rifle division against men on horseback with antique rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant, only it wasn't. Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was training them near the Zero Line, sponsored by the CIA. The war has become a nightmare for the Soviet troops stationed here. They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed. 2 years. Now here we are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the Soviet Union's Vietnam. The Soviet troops on the ground want to go home, but at least they have homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks, villages, wherever they can. They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into minefields. It's created a mass of refugees who fled to Pakistan. If the Mujahideen are fish swimming around the villages, the Soviets will go so far as to dry out their ocean. But this has had a big price. There's bitter resentment among the Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines. Among the Mujahideen are the Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of Badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their hands, feet, and noses cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what they're capable of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation. And the cycle of vengeance goes on. To the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mafinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group United moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. United's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cyphers. Keeping tabs on United can tell us who's pulling its strings.
no other options. Soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason. No banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exile. You've arrived at Massa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
Oh, and there's a delivery point here. Alright. And here we are. With the Princes of the Universe. The man shall be legally right. Oh no. Mission failed.
Damn it! The mission's a failure.
I guess I got cocky.
Boss, destroy the oil facility and stop the flow of oil. Head north through the village, and you'll find a facility.
Oh no, my equal.
You've arrived at Massa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
Alright, round two.
subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Destroy that separator tank. You'll need to use explosives. Got any C4? Alright, you planted the C4. Don't set it off until you're at a safe distance. Good, you're away from the tank. Once it goes up, the enemy will come running. Secure the area before you detonate the
fuck.
C4.
What?
Mission failed, boss.
Oh, I should have just ran past him. Oh well. That bit where I had to go with the door was funny. So that was worth it.
Destroy the oil facility and stop the flow of oil. Head north through the village, and you'll find you've arrived at Massa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mission failed, boss.
Alright.
Boss, destroy the oil facility and stop the flow of oil. Head
You know what it
north
is,
through
that's
the
because I don't
village,
have
and you'll find
D-Dog.
the facility further on.
If I had D-Dog, everything would be fine. Probably.
You've arrived at Massa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands. Alright, you planted the C4. Don't set it off until you're at a safe distance. Good, you're away from the tank. Once it goes up, the enemy will come running. Secure the area before you detonate the C4. incoming too. Roger that. There's the transfer pump control room.
Nice checkpoint.
Oil transfer pump shut off. Next.
Oh fuck.
Mission failed, boss.
Good job, that was a checkpoint.
Destroy the separator tank. Objectives complete.
How am I gonna get the fuck out of here though?
After that explosion. Get out of there ASAP.
Mission failed.
Damn it! The mission's a failure.
This is gonna be tricky.
Completed your objective. Now get out of the hospital.
Especially because that guy can see you almost exactly from where you
Damn
start.
it! The mission's a failure.
Completed your objective. Now get out of the hospital.
What?
Damn it! The mission's a failure.
Completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Alright. Based. Ah, fuck. That's the best one so far.
Damn it! Mission's a failure.
Mission's a failure. Mission failed. Mission failed. You failed the mission. The mission's failed. You failed the mission.
Get out of the hot zone.
Alright. Alright, this is looking more promising. Oh no.
Get him!
Stupid dog. Also good boy. I could leave from here, can't I? No problem.
Roger.
Oh, watch out. Just a natural box. What could be more natural?
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Oh yeah, thanks. I don't know why my bond with Quiet went down though. Gonna have to riz her up again now.
Got a minute? It's about the quarantine facility. We more or less figured out what caused the mutation in the vocal cord parasites. It was the radiation from that scanner. And the one who installed it was Emmerich. I've added a tape recording of the interrogation. You should listen to it.
Oh shit. got a lot of stuff to read. Oh.
What was your goal in having the children repair Sahelanthropus?
I just answered their questions. I had no idea they would actually try to fix it. I mean, can you imagine a child piloting it?
Oh, sure. Easily.
It wouldn't work.
Well, I bet it's just like riding a bike.
I said it didn't work.
Who did you try?
I didn't.
Did you put your son in it?
We never did that.
His name was, Hal, wasn't it? I thought you said you never saw his face. But you made him pilot Sahelanthropus. You used him in your experiments.
He wanted to get in. It was such a short time we had.
So he was with you.
We were happy.
You're still happy now. Changing your lies to suit the listener and getting by slipping through the cracks. Building layer upon layer of convenient stories until nothing means anything to you anymore. You're happy all the time because you don't even notice you're doing it. Think hard. Who are you really? You're not a victim, and you're not the silent majority. You're a perpetrator and a petty hypocrite. The real world doesn't make you suffer. It's the other way around.
Huey is an interesting character there. Very different to his son.
Well, Doctor, I have the report on the incident at the quarantine facility. Assuming the vocal cord parasite underwent a mutation. The only plausible explanations are exposure to some high-concentration mutagen or radiation. As you know, some of the staff at the quarantine facility were infected with the parasites. The Wolbachia prevented them from copulating, but the parasites themselves can't be removed from their host's vocal cords. Once you're infected with Skullface's parting gift, you're stuck with it. The researchers regularly used X-ray equipment to monitor the parasites in their throats. No problem there, they kept a close eye on the radiation doses. But that equipment didn't just give off X-rays. It was also emitting beta rays. Even though that's unnecessary for the scans. See, beta rays have far worse effects on DNA than X-rays. Meaning the only logical conclusion is that someone added in a beta ray emitter to trigger a mutation. Those beta rays leaked out from inside the equipment. Because the emitter was retrofitted, the shielding was inadequate. And the person who ordered and inspected the equipment was you, Doctor. That makes you the only person with the opportunity to install that emitter.
So now you're saying I sabotaged medical equipment for some wild plan to make the vocal cord parasite kill everyone?
Or maybe you thought it'd reveal a way to treat the parasite without using the Wolbachia. With that much to barter, I suppose some people would welcome even a pathetic cur like you.
Just stop it!
You'd have no shortage of buyers, but most would be happy with just the parasite. You wouldn't need to offer anything else. However, if that buyer already knew about the parasite, they'd also know that by itself, it's no longer the ultimate bargaining chip it once was. To sell to that buyer, you need to throw in a bonus. A way to one-up it. There's only one buyer who'd be after that.
Emmerich, we record all communications on Mother Base. That includes radio transmissions to and from homemade devices. You've been in frequent contact with people in America. A private biotech company. A client of which is DARPA. And they are connected to Cypher. You made a deal with Cypher. You offered them a new parasite in exchange for your safety. This is the only place in the world where the vocal cord parasite still exists. And you used it as a testing ground. Tried to resurrect their bioweapon. But your plan to obtain the parasite has failed. Your bullshit ends now. And don't think you're leaving here alive.
Oh, it's not looking good for Huey.
Wait, what are you talking about? Just what do you plan to do?
Present the charges against you and render an appropriate punishment.
You're gonna put me on
Paste.
trial?
Pretty
Call
much.
it what you like.
What's the meaning of this?
Out of here. All of you. Back to your posts.
No, hang on. Huey has killed their comrades and interfered with their lives. They've had all they can take.
Stop! This is insane! You have no evidence whatsoever. You say you're an army free from government. You talk big about being a nation unto yourselves. But from the outside, you're just thugs, rebels, a militia, terrorists, an unhinged threat to society. You're nothing but a bunch of psychopaths.
So you're not with us?
No, I didn't.
I thought we were on the same side. That's too bad.
I didn't mean...
Men, you will have justice. But our organization, the boss's organization, is built on order and reason. There will be no lynch mob. So stand down for today. We will gather all the evidence of this man's crimes. And then he will be tried. Dismissed.
What do you think you're doing? Go ahead and execute me. It'll be murder in the eyes of the world. You've lost your minds. Don't you get it? You're seeing phantoms. Just look at that dog. No, you named him D-Dog, but it's obvious anyone could see that's a wolf because you're all a bunch of wild dogs.
Don't bring D-Dog into it.
You wanted to believe he was too, to feel some connection, to fight your loneliness. You wanted something to cling to prove you deserve to be alive. You wanted to forget the death, your sins, so you'd cling on to dogs, or
don't bring Klingons into it.
Even Big Boss. The boss is the same, isn't he? Every one of you is alone. That's why you suspect your own. I know, because I do the same. I'm one of you too. Alone. Open your eyes! What you're doing is murder! Plain and simple. All you ever create is war! War and violence can never lead to peace!
That bit I agree with. Interesting, we're skipping a few missions there. 45, 46. Those have got to be story missions. Like, proper story missions. I think we're getting close to the end now. What a bold and brave stance to take on war. Yeah. I mean, it's not anything revolutionary. And he does seem to be like an evil, lying bastard. That's a good doggo right there. Oh yeah, he's a good boy. Wonder if Paz has anything left to say. Are you feeling better?
What is it, Snake? One of the group birthday parties. They are something to look forward to every month. Miller was so funny at this one. When is the party this month? Last month was... I cannot remember. It was... And then I... No, that is not right. But I am an angel of peace. I am a student. I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts. Could you let me rest?
Roger.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Alright guys, I think I'll leave it there for today. Hope you've enjoyed this. We've had some epic moments in this little stream here. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.